Alright guys, patch version 0.17, Grim.EXE just like randomly got announced. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Let's jump into it. Greetings champions, as the dust settles on our momentous open beta launch, we thought it'd be grim to go much longer without another game update. It feels like we just got Argus. We're excited to get back to the regular game updates and deliver on those big content releases we teased earlier this year in Robbie's Pred Talk. With that said, however, version 0.17 is a smidge smaller than some of our other updates. This is because version 0.18 will include the highly anticipated 6th item slot, okay, as well as a bunch of all new items and a drastic rebalance of the entire game. To say nothing of all the other significant features it will release with. So next patch, or maybe not next patch, it'd be the patch after, right? Is going to be a big one. That said, however, version 0.17 does break the binary by bringing not just 0, not just 1, but 2 new targets to shoot at in the form of Grim and his trusty killing machine.exe. I was like, just 2 characters? No. It's one character that is 2 characters. That makes sense. Grim.exe isn't all, however. We have the ability to set per hero casting options in the game settings and have your choice persist between matches. Some fantastic new Oriental inspired skins for Countess and Wraith, as well as a sweep of balance improvements and bug fixes. That's enough loading. Let's boot up and log in. The Countess and Wraith skins are sick. If you've not seen them yet, they are so cool. I want to pick them up for sure. Well, at least the Wraith one. I might not pick up the Countess one. I don't play her that much anymore. Alright, a new hero appears. The Grizzled Gremlin and his personal security combat robot EXE are ready to engage. I honestly, not remembering much of Paragon, didn't remember this little guy. I just remembered the robot. So like, I thought the robot was Grim.EXE. Grim.EXE is a utility caster whose range flexibility lends itself to offensive plays and defensive plays alike. Whether you like tearing up the battlefield with powerful precision, or controlling combat with strategic slows and disruptive displacement, Grim.EXE has a mode for the job. So he's a stance switcher? Alright. Abilities: Pulsefire, the passive. Effect: Grim.EXE's basic attacks are modified to deal magical damage. Oh? Does it... Okay. Grim.EXE's basic attacks and abilities apply Pulsefire to enemy targets hit for 4 seconds. The basic attack or ability will burst the Pulsefire and deal 10 plus 20% total magical power or total physical power scaling, and plus 20% magical power scaling. Bonus true damage on hit. Okay. Pulsefire basic attack. Effect range, or ranged basic attack, dealing 52, plus 90% bonus physical power scaling. I was hoping you'd be magical power scaling. This, made me think maybe. But, it is very interesting that his abilities deal magical damage. We do have videos here. This is his ability, right? Yeah. This is his primary ability. It looks like... Oh. Hello? So it's... So yeah, he does seem like a stance switcher, maybe. Though it seems... interesting. Maybe hard to tell what he's doing. But it does have displacement. Alright. Displacement blast. Alright, well, displacement's in the name. Cooldown 12 seconds, going down to only 8 at max level. The cost 60, going up to 100 at max level. Effect: fire an empowered shot to forward that deals 90, going up to 250 at max level. Plus 70% bonus physical power. Plus 75% magical power. Magical damage. In assault mode, the shot is lobbed and displaces enemies away from the center of the explosion. Sentry mode / assault mode, so this is just his stance change. Okay, so when determining what mode he's in, I guess it's noticeable from the gun. He's got like the diamonds around the gun. Okay. I see that his like maybe the front of him opens up a bit and it's easy to see from the front. But I guess the best indicator is these little lines around his gun. Cooldown 0.25 seconds, cost 0 mana, effect none. I guess the effect is it stance switches you, right? Sentry mode, basic attacks restore 6 going up to 10 at max level mana. Assault mode, pulse cannon shots. So it's basic attack. Cost 12 going up to 20 mana at max level. Hey, my Counter-Strike 2 is installed. Deal plus 15% total physical power and plus 20% magical power. Bonus magical damage on hit. Oh. And apply a 10 going up to 20% decaying slow. 20% at max level, decaying slow for 0.8 seconds. Okay. Deflector shield, his alternate ability. Check this out. Is that just a spell shield? Alright. Cooldown, 26 seconds going down to 14 at max level. 14's pretty short, but this is probably going to be the last ability you level if I had to guess. Grim.EXE activates a shield for 1 second that blocks the next incoming enemy ability. If the shield successfully blocks the enemy ability, Grim restores 20 going up to 40% of his missing mana? Okay. Yeesh. GTFO. This is his ultimate ability. I like the name. Okay, so this is... I heard he had a lock-on ability back in the day, and this looks like maybe he has the lock-on here. And the trailer, it looked like he locked on. Not a super big charge time. I assume it can be stopped by walls. Anyway, cooldown. And this starts at 90 seconds, going down to 60 at max level. Cost is 100. Effect, Grim.EXE slows himself by 60% and locks onto an enemy hero. After a short channel, a GTFO, Gyro Targeted Force Orb, is launched. The orb will pass... Okay. The orb will pass through the world and non-hero units, but can be blocked by enemy heroes, so it's Neathal, right? From Smite. The orb deals 250 going up to 650. Plus 120% bonus physical power, plus 90% magical power. Now that is not bonus. So base magical power would apply to that as magical damage. Huh. How far? It doesn't have a range. Can you target anyone on the map? Is it actually a global ultimate? That's crazy. This character seems busted. Like, this character seems obscenely good. I have no clue what you're gonna build. Honestly, you're probably gonna do like some sort of hybrid build, I would guess. But like, this character seems wackadoo. Hello? Store news. We get the really cool skins. There they are. There's the Wraith Shogun, the cybernetic like Shogun, and then the Countess Shogun. Very cool. Great skins. Ooh, it's a nice Quang recolor. A little silver ghost. Okay. Hot Rod Grim.EXE. This is a cool skin. I like this one a lot. New bundles. Shogun Wraith bundle contains Wraith, the Shogun skin, and a spray. I like the spray. It's a good one. Countess has a bundle as well with the hero, the skin, and a spray. Another pretty good spray. That's adorable. And Grim.EXE has a bundle, which is just him and the skin. Okay. I will be able to get him day one with the amount of currency I have. I assume most people will, honestly. Per hero cast options. We're pleased to share new customization settings for each hero. This is so good. Meaning you can now set unique cast options between default, normal, quick, and instant on a per hero basis in the gameplay setting menu. These settings are persistent, remembered by the game between matches, but can only currently be changed while playing that hero. Yeah, I guess we probably just don't have like the UI set up for it. So what you should do is if you want to change all your heroes, go into practice mode and change them all there. It's going to be long and arduous task, but for those of you who have been crying for this option, this is the way to do it, and what I'm probably going to do. Controller cast option changes. It's short, I'll go over it. We've changed the default setting for casting controllers from quick to a new variant of the normal setting. But what exactly is normal in today's society, and what other options are available in the in-game settings? Let's break it down. Default is the same as normal, but with a few tweaks that match the default options used by keyboard and mouse players on PC. Normal equals press to show target indicators, click to confirm. Quick, hold to show target indicators, release to confirm. Instant skips target indicators and immediately confirms on press. You can change these settings at any time in the settings menu. Gameplay balance. Cleanse. Oh, we buffed cleanse. Oh shit. Hell yeah. This is gonna be so easy for me now. I feel like we players have gotten a hang of this, and now it's just easier. Cleanse CC immunity window on use increased from 0.25 seconds to 0.35 seconds. I honestly don't know why this change felt needed, but sure. Hero balance changes. Argus, I'm assuming we're nerfing him again. General, health decrease from 620 to 605. Dreadnova, his primary. This is the stun. Damage decrease from 80 going up to 180 at max level to now 70 going up to 170 at max level. So a 10 decrease at all levels, it looks like there. Mana cost increased. This is probably for the best because early game it is pretty cheap. Going from 60 up to 80 at max level to now 80 at all levels. Synaptic Obliterator, his ultimate magical power scaling decreased from 30% to 25%. So, all in all, not like a massive nerf. The HP nerf is actually pretty significant. But I think this they did a good job with this. They're not hot water, cold watering Argus. They're slowly chopping him down, and honestly, I think he might be in a decent spot this patch. Drongo, Shrapnel Cannon, his ultimate. Damage decrease from 200 going up to 420 max level to now 185 going up to 415 max level. Gideon, Black Hole Quality of Life, now commits its... We finally did it. The curse is lifted. All of the times that I've bitched at the dev team, at Ace himself, why does Gideon get his ult refunded when he's stunned out of his ultimate? Because it didn't fucking stop. Or because it didn't hit anyone, so now he just gets his cooldown back because I stunned him too early even though his animation started. So now I went from being wrong, shut up, you're wrong, skill issue, time it better, to, we're gonna fix it. Okay, I see you. Just don't wanna, like, let me have my moment. But thank you. Now commits its cooldown and activates its effects immediately when used. Gideon will now immediately just, like, start his ult. Like, okay, there might be, like, the animation, but the effect will start, and the cooldown will go down. So if I rock you at the start of Gideon ult, like I should do, you will now go on cooldown. It's lit. Thank God. Holy shit. It was so frustrating. That is just, like, it's such a pet peeve. Like, an actual point of, like, frustration with the dev team on a personal level that I have had. So, like, for that to be, like, addressed now, this is, like, actually just brings me so much joy. Rocks. Health decreased from 640 to 630. Bloodlust is passive. Damage decreased from 5 plus 3 per level to now 3 plus 3 per level. I actually kind of like that change. Smash and grab is primary cooldown decreased. Ooh. From 22 going down to 18 at max level to 18 going down to 14 at max level. That is a significant buff. Hello? That's crazy. This long cooldown was always the part that felt awkward about his kit. The pull and the uppercut not being on the same cooldown timer always just feels like a little weird. And it's like, especially with how drastically different it was. I think this will make Grux just feel better, and these are needed nerfs, I think. Oh, not bad. Oh, that's cool. If you click on a character, it takes you to their page. That's neat. I like that. Iggy and Scorch. Molotov, his alternate ability. Magical power scaling increased from 45% to 50%. Yeah, Iggy's not doing too hot, which is ironic because he's the fire guy. So yeah, fine buff. Again, we're not hot water or cold watering. We're just giving him some slight adjustments. That's good. Quang! What are we doing to Quang? Quang very oppressive still. Still one of the strongest CCs in the game, so let's see what we do. Physical armor decreased from 32 to 30. Physical armor growth decreased from 4.8 to 4.5. Light of the Heavens, shield bonus, health scaling decrease from 7% to 6%. So again, we're just like minorly tweaking things, and I think this is all for the best. Wang does feel almost unreasonably tanky. So both of these things are a good hit to that. Though this will... I'm wondering how this will affect his early clear. He does still get, like, a significant shield. So if you're not doing the true damage to clear, if you're using the shield to help you clear, you'll still probably have really healthy clear, but I'm curious to see if this changes anything. Bellica! Attack speed decreased from 130 to 125. Interesting. Void Bomb damage decreased from 75 going up to 255 at max level to now 75 going up to only 235 at max level. Null Disruptor, her ultimate magical power scaling decreased from 65% to 60%. So yeah, we're nerfing the ultimate that we accidentally buffed because math wasn't mathing. Awesome. And we nerf Void Bomb again. Cool. This also is changing, like, so there's a small group of people in the Pred community. One of those people is on my team that'll do stuff like sword start and mid. This attack speed drop will actually kind of alter her oppressiveness with her autos in like early mid lane phase. So interesting. Muriel buff. Consecrated Ground, her secondary. This is like the bubble. Shield increased from 100 going up to 280 to now 110 going up to 290. So just a bit of adjustments there for Muriel. Like to see it. Revenant. Ooh, a movement speed increase. That's a little spicy now, isn't it? Movement speed increased from 650 to 655, and physical power growth increased from 2.5 or 2.4 to 3. So this is actually kind of huge. Revenant's in a really, really bad spot right now. This character is super underwhelming. These are two changes that could, like, in an interesting way, make this character way better. Interesting. Item balance changes. Obelisk. Oh man, magical penetration decreased from 8 to 6. Poor Shinbi. Raiment of Renewal. Regenerator damage regenerated. That's an awful mouthful. Decreased from 10% to 8%. So I'm going to continue to never build this item in jungle. Awesome. This is a support targeted adjustment. Time Flux Band. Magical penetration decreased from 8 to 6. Time Warp. We're nerfing Time Warp. Interesting. Time Warp base mono regen decreased from 150 to 125%, so I mean Gideon might still build it. So not really any any item balance changes, very few. And then bug fixes. I'll leave those on screen. You had your chance. There you go. Alright. So that was all for patch version 0.17. Very exciting to have Grim in the game. Very exciting to have character-specific settings. That's all for me. There should be 2 videos on screen now. Please give those a check. Like, comment, subscribe. Bears out. Peace.